Okay, we're gonna talk about lifestyle favorites, you guys, because I was a shut-in in January and it wasn't by choice. Between Snowmageddon and getting back into the swing from Christmas break, I didn't really do much, which meant I had a lot of time on my hands to discover new podcasts and TV shows to watch. So I'm gonna quickly round out what I watched during the week that's on cable TV. Then I'm gonna give you some binging ideas for Netflix. And if you are a 90s kid like me, I'm gonna go through what I have watched on Disney Plus and what is on my watch list for Disney Plus for you lovely human beings. So first up, let's start off the week with podcasts. On Mondays, Unsolicited Advice with Ashley and Taryn comes out, and so does the Learning to Be Fearless podcast, or the Fearless podcast by the YouTuber Learning to Be Fearless. Her name is Alex. It's a good podcast. She does it with her mom and gives advice. And then on Tuesdays, nothing comes out in the podcast world. Wednesdays would be pretty basic if Alicia and Remy would ever get back to work. The Business of Life is another good podcast I really like listening to. I try not to have like a lot of podcasts on my like to listen list because I get really obsessive and I like to be up to date on everything. So I try not to have too many things that I'm into at one time. Like when those podcasts go offline or take like a hiatus, I'll go find something else. There's one other podcast I listen to weekly and it's called TK's Juicy Polls or TK's Juicy Pod, and she has an Instagram called TK's Juicy Polls. You go vote in the polls and then she has guests and they talk about the polls on her podcast. She doesn't have a set upload day, so I just, whenever I get the notification, I listen to that. So those are the podcasts that kill time for the week for me. And then cable TV, now that things are back and like not on hiatus pretty much, I'm watching The Good Doctor on Monday nights. Tuesday nights is The Connors, This Is Us. Wednesday nights, I'm pretty sure Wednesday nights is Good Trouble night now. Good Trouble is the spin-off from The Fosters, and that was on hiatus for a while, but it's in season 2. This is the second half of season 2. Currently watching that. Thursday nights I watch Young Sheldon. Riverdale came back during Snowmageddon, so we're getting back on track there. Blue Bloods is on Friday nights. Is that it? Did I say this? Yeah, so that's like the cable TV that's on. And then I also watch The Talk Monday to Friday, which you can watch on Global TV for free in Canada if you don't have cable. You're welcome. Those are my like weekly TV shows that I watch. I say I don't watch a lot of TV, but now that I'm listing it all out, I'm realizing I do watch a decent amount of TV. But on Netflix, I go through like ebbs and flows, and because of Snowmageddon, I had a little bit of extra time, so naturally I had to get caught up on all the trendy shows. I watched season 2 of You. I don't know how I feel about that show. It's one of those things, like it's actually not that great, but because everybody's watching it and everybody's talking about it, you kind of feel like you have to watch it. That's how I feel about You. I watched The Healing Power of Dude, and it was recommended to me. I don't know if it's just because my algorithm knows I'm a crazy dog mom, but it's about a kid who has social anxiety and has a emotional support dog named Dude, and how Dude has helped him, I guess, grow as a human. It was actually really nice. It was a lighthearted show. It made my heart smile. It reminds me a lot of Lola, because Lola is my emotional support doggo, and she is, I don't know, she is my person. Then I watched season 2 of Sex Education. Sex Education is kind of, it's one of those shows you want to watch with other people. Like, I watched the first season with Lenny and Swiggy before they went back to Germany, and I don't know, it was fun to watch it with them and talk about it. But then season 2 came out and I watched it, but I was like, oh, I was texting Charlotte the whole time, like, I wish you were here. This would be so much more fun if you were with me, that kind of thing. If you haven't been caught up on Fuller House, part 1 of season 5 is out. You should totally watch that as well. That was something that made me cry. I'm not ready for that show to end. I love Fuller House. Then there was Family Reunion. That is a sitcom about a retired basketball player. It's a 2-part sitcom so far on Netflix. I'm guessing it'll be a 3rd part because it ended on a cliffhanger. That came out in the middle of Snowmageddon, so I binged that in a day. That was only 9 episodes. Then there was, I'm just looking at the app on my phone to determine what else I've been watching. The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, that came out as well during Snowmageddon. Almost finished that. I had to watch that like bit by bit because I find it a little bit too scary. I'm a chicken, okay? Just accept it. What else did I watch? I didn't watch Alexa and Katie in Snowmageddon. I watched that over Christmas and I loved it. If you guys haven't seen that show, go check it out. It's about a young girl who has cancer and she's overcome it, and it's her journey, and it's so totally hilarious and relatable, and it's such a good way to talk about such a hard topic. I think Netflix did a really good job. A lot of the Netflix originals are actually worth checking out, believe it or not. It's so nice to see planes come in over St. John's. I apologize. I'll never complain about them again after Snowmageddon. It's nice to see the city get back to normal. And then there's Disney Plus. Over Christmas, being a 90s kid, I took that time, man, to just dig deep into Disney Plus. I loved Lizzie McGuire as a kid, so naturally I watched all 65 episodes in like 3 days. Another show I loved as a kid was The Gargoyles. Like, me and my brother loved that show, and I binged all of that as well. Currently watching Good Luck Charlie and The Little Mermaid series. There's actually a 3-season series on The Little Mermaid that came out in 1992, and I used to watch it as a child and I loved it. It's one of my favorite shows. I only have 4 episodes left, so I'm gonna finish that today after I have my filming day, which has been kind of fun. So it's nice to be back in a normal grind. But Good Luck Charlie is currently on my list. I also have Wizards of Waverly Place. Oh, I also binged all of Hannah Montana over Christmas. I remember like those shows, Wizards of Waverly Place, Sunny with a Chance, that's the one with Demi Lovato in it, Hannah Montana. Those shows I never watched like entirely on Disney Plus. Like, I hadn't grown out of them, but they weren't on my like I need to watch when I was a kid list. Like, I know how they ended, but some of the good bits in the middle I didn't remember. So did Hannah Montana first, just because I have mad respect for Miley Cyrus. Once I'm done with Good Luck Charlie, I'm going to do Wizards of Waverly Place, I think, because I also love some Selena Gomez. So yeah, that's what I'm currently watching on Disney. I'm very much just reliving my childhood, guys. Like, I don't need anything new to come to Disney Plus because I am okay with being back in the 90s. It's just like, after the, I don't know, watching serious shows like You and Sex Education, it's kind of fun to just go back down memory lane and just be a kid. Like watching Gargoyles, like that brought me back so much to like being little, hanging out with my brother on Saturday mornings, like when we were like 5 and 6 years old. Like, throwback. It was just so nice. I think that's why I love Disney Plus so much, is it just brings back the childhood and the nostalgia, and it's just really, I don't know, it's special. But anyway, I digress. That's what I've been watching. And then on YouTube, of course, Shane Dawson, being his lovely self, has a makeup channel called Shane Glosson, and he just pretty much uploaded a video about the beauty drama community, the beauty community drama that he alluded to in the series. So I obviously watched that in like 5 seconds. I needed to know everything. On YouTube, I've been stuck on with the Saucony Jolies. Can't get enough of them. There's not really anybody uploading. Rach Loves is killing it. You can tell she's nesting. She's supposed to have her baby, I think, next month, but you can tell like she's on a grind doing work. I'm guessing she's also pre-filming because she's gonna obviously take time off when she has her kid, but you can tell she's like, I'm home, I'm a homebody, let's film. She's like doing 3 videos a week. It's insane. Tati's uploading, I think, twice a week still. They're the only consistent YouTubers that have been uploading. Oh, and Lord DIY. She doesn't miss a week. She just does 2 videos a week, Wednesday vlogs and Sunday, Sun DIYs, and she's just been nailing it. Gotta support my Canadian girls. I think that's it. I mean, everyone's been pretty quiet in the YouTube space since Vlogmas. I think we're all just kind of taking breaks, and we just needed a little mini vacation. Even I was kind of quiet on the vlog channel, but I'm back. Snowmageddon kicked my butt, and I needed to vlog the whole thing for y'all, so I'll link it down below. And I think that's it for everything I'm watching / listening to this month / end of January and this month in February. If you have any recommendations for me, leave them down below. I might get to them in the near future because, again, Disney Plus is consuming my life. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and I will see you in my next one. Love you guys. Bye.